Karma, Putin screams in defeat as Russia suffers catastrophic damage in Ukraine. Ukraine's numbers reveal that Russian tanks, drones, and boats were all destroyed in the conflict. Russian officials have been reticent to admit the country's casualties in the invasion of Ukraine, releasing cautious estimates that are far from accurate. Russia, on the other hand, has already begun calling for reserves. That doesn't sound like low casualties. Some of the substitutes shown on Russian television looked middle-aged, fat, and many had very few teeth. The Russian army began to appear as a paper tiger. The past week has done untold damage to the reputation of Russia's mighty war machine. According to a recent statistic, the Russian Ministry of Defense acknowledged some deaths for the first time last week, but dismissed allegations of incalculable losses as disinformation. Igor Konashenkov said that 498 Russian soldiers were killed and another 1,597 were injured, but the newest data from Ukraine portrays a totally different image. More than 11,000 Russian soldiers have been killed since the conflict began, according to Ukrainian Ministry of Defense figures. With the damage that will probably make Putin panic and falter, but with the large amount of military hardware and artillery arsenal that Russia has, they will clearly overwhelm Ukraine, Putin and his minions. I don't worry about losing half of their offensive line, and human life is nothing to a lunatic. Zelensky himself has stated that Ukraine cannot survive the onslaught of Russia alone. We should not fool ourselves. Nothing the West is currently doing will change that outcome. Many people understand that the peace of Ukraine requires the help of world friends and allied support from allied countries. On the other hand, people think that because Russia has nuclear weapons, it is a kind of superpower. Nothing could be better than the truth. California, Texas and New York all have higher GDP economies than Russia. The GDP of the United States is 14 times larger than that of the Russian economy. No wonder the United States was described as the arsenal of democracy during the Second World War. Even Russia's victory was much celebrated because the United States, with its vast economy, supplied so many trucks and locomotives to Stalin. Most of the trucks used in Russia are from the United States. According to a latest update, over 11,000 Russian troops have been killed and at least 200 have been taken prisoner of war by Ukraine, according to the most recent figures. Ukraine claims that Russia has lost a total of 999 armored vehicles, 454 wheeled vehicles, 290 tanks, 117 artillery, 60 fuel tanks, 50 rocket systems, 48 helicopters, 46 fixed-wing aircraft, 23 anti-aircraft weapons, 7 drones, and 2 boats as a result of this conflict. This is a far larger amount than what has been reported from Moscow. The figures are clear and show the defeat of Russia in this war. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe and ring the bell to receive the earliest notifications from the following videos.